Oh, there we go.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Durant is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Booker in at the 1. And for Philadelphia, we've got George. Tyrese Maxey out there with the Magician. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here's the Magician. Outside, Maxey. The pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Outside, Beal. And there's the drive. Second chance effort. Mr. Fundamentals. That's good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's the Magician. The shot from the low post is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. It's deflected. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Booker looking around. Passes it to Durant. Offline with his 3. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. George against Durant. The shot by George, no good. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Booker outside. Pass to Nurkic. Over Embiid. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Booker.
And many players shy away from that mid-range shot these days, but Nurkic isn't one of them. He feels good about that shot, and they're fine with him taking it.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Maxey. Now the pass to the Magician. Shoots it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator. Finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Booker outside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Embiid, the pass to Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Still Sixers ball.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for Phoenix. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's KD for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Durant with the steal. Inside. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 8.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Now, Booker, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Booker, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's the magician. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. He kicks to Beal. To the inside. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Booker. Pocket 6. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that. But it always isn't about wins and losses. It's about how you're playing early on and also what kind of chemistry and habits are you establishing for the long run.
check out Kevin Durant. Last season, he played outstanding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Beal against Maxey. The Magician passes to Maxey.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not 1 second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Beal against Maxey. And Beal kicks to Nurkic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
And Johnson drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Booker outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Nurkic against Embiid. Pass to the Magician. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. The Magician's got 7 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Beal up top. He's covered by Maxey. Nobody near Nurkic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's the Magician. We saw him with 29 points last game. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. He's got 9.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside, Beal. Outside Durant from downtown. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. And Philadelphia calls time here. And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Abusele comes in for Johnson. Caleb Martin's checked in for George. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Maxey. And the Suns making a change here as well. Allen's checked in, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now here's Booker. He had 34 points in the win against San Antonio.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Larry Nance is checked in for Phoenix. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
For Phoenix, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Here's the Magic. Look out!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. No good from Booker.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Lobbed up there for Drummond.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Booker left side. And it's good for 2. That's 7 points for Devin Booker.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Martin from outside. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Allen. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Booker. Great showing for him last season. Putting in about 27 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now, here is Martin. Phoenix grabs the miss. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 11.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
It's Martin on the wing. .107 left in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Martin. Booker the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond? Using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
And I can say sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backcourt. These second chance buckets are killing him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Jones checked in for Kevin Durant. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Magician passes to Yabusele. Basket good. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Booker outside. To the middle, poked away and stolen by Drummond. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Suns leading by 10. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Jusuf Nurkic. Durant is out there with Allen. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. The 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. Says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Yabusele can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Jones. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Beal. Misses off the right eye.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Outside Durant. Passes to Nurkic. Stolen by Martin. second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Embiid, no good. Phoenix leading by 10. Allen up top. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. It's Martin on the wing. And there's the feed to Oubre. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Beal.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here is Martin. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The 76ers #1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
It's Beal on the wing, covered by Oubre. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. Oubre with it. Now Beal defending to the paint. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 76ers trail by 7. Here he goes. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And the Suns call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. numbers for Allen, how he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, of course, at the defensive end.
Harden the pass to Oubre. Left side, Maxey. No block shot. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Maxey. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Here's Yabusele. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Outside, Beal. Into the lane. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Beal.
The assist goes to
now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Excellent release in the pick and roll that time by Durant. He's developed a nice feel for the game.
Fades away. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by Phoenix. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Jones finds Durant. Kicks it out to Jones. Beal against Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here's Maxey. A 32-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective in scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Phoenix calls timeout. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Johnson's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Caleb Martin. And the Suns here with a different look. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Allen. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jones. No good from Booker.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Magician is checked in for Maxey. And both free throws good for Oubre. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Oubre dishes to Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Booker outside. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And here are the 76ers now. It's a 5-point game. It's tipped.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And here are the Suns now. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Maxey. They get it again. Nance. Ball's knocked loose.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And then Jackson with the jam.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
For 3, Booker. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shot's good. And that's 12 points for Tyrese Maxey.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And trying to break loose. And it's blocked. Here's the Magician, covered by Morris. The Magician, and he dunks it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Maxey against Booker. Nance outside. Morris outside. And there's the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Morris. Paul George making his last shot. And that one is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the Magician. He's got 15. Johnson finds Embiid. Here's the Magician. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
He hits both from the stripe.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's the Magician, covered by Morris. Johnson, a wide open look. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Mr. Fundamentals got 7 now in this quarter. Here's the Magician. Nails the 16-footer. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
And it's good, 2 points.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Here's Booker. He has 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Morris. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 1. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Here's Nance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. High-scoring affair, Brad. How would you assess the first half?
We got to defend. We're not going to outscore this team. They got some of the best scorers in the world. We got to defend. That's the only way we're going to win. So second half, we got to be a lot better.
We'll see how that turns, Brad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Beat the early shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The early shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Johnson, the magician, out there with Maxey. Then it's George, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Beal. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mr. Fundamentals got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. Booker outside. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
And it's George missing. Suns leading by 4. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Now Durant. And he drives in. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Beal against Maxey. Takes the 3. Hit the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's at it. You talk about taking flight. That's exactly what he did there, and he made it look easy.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Beal with it. Now defended by Embiid. Puts it up from 7. And Embiid with the block. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The pass to the magician. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early. KD on the wing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Excellent D there from George. The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
And the Suns call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
change here. Nurkic is checked in. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Booker with it. He's got 7. KD's shot is off. Outside, Maxey. For the tie, Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got his 16th rebound on the night.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Well, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
George finds Embiid. A shot's good on the assist by George. And 11 points for Joel Embiid.
Hey, with his strength, Embiid, very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
And here's Booker. And he gets the bucket. Booker's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the Magician, trailing by 4. Feeds it to Embiid. Joel Embiid, too big.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Durant, no good. 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And for the Suns, Nance is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Beal. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Always been nails from the line. Something George takes pride in.
Inside, Mr. Fundamentals. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Assist from
Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now here's Embiid. 13 points in the game. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Martin's checked in for George. And Oubre subbed in for Maxey. And the 76ers call time here.
Timeout for the Sixers. And your Sixers youth dance team.
top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. Here's the Magician, defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Lets it go with the 3. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 12 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Jones. Rebound by the 76ers. The Magicians got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oubre outside. And stolen by Booker. The finish. And the dunk by Booker.
And look at Booker making things happen, turning great defense into instant offense on the break.
There's the feed to Oubre. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Embiid. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Allen against Martin. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Allen's got 6.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Pass to Nance. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Jones. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Phoenix ball.
At 4, knocked away. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Here's the Magician. 17 points in the game. Passes it to Oubre. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Oubre's got 7 now in this quarter.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Tries it from 9. A nice shot by Booker. And the Suns lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's the Magician. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
It's Allen on the wing. Kicks it to Booker. Oh, Nance in position. Martin against Jones. Martin with the bucket.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. That puts them in the lead. Oubre's got 9 points now in just the second hit. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Booker the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Allen surveying the D. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Allen's got 8 points. 76ers trailing. Here's the Magician. 19 points in the game. Oubre on the wing. Defended by Booker. Teardrop shot. That one, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Allen against Oubre. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Free throw, good. Allen. The 76ers trail by 4. Right side Martin for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Allen outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Yabusele got a hand on it. Now Beal. He's got 9. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Drummond shooting. That one on Nance. For Philadelphia, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the Terry string. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Free throw, good. Drummond. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And Beal kicks to Nance. Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's the Magician. It's hauled in by the Suns. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen against Oubre. Outside, KD. Oh, good with the triple.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Oubre can't get it to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Allen passes to Nance. Allen dishes to Beal. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Allen outside. This one for 3. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender is right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Phoenix ahead, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Bradley Beal is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Durant. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Maxey against Allen. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Maxey. High post Johnson. Maxey looking it over. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Abusele comes in for Johnson. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Martin kicks to Yabusele. Maxey against Beal. Shot clock at 5. No good from Yabusele.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Now here's Durant. Over Martin. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Suns lead by 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Beal. The 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
It's Martin on the wing. Fires from deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Beal. Back to Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 5th personal foul.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers.
Shooting for Phoenix.
On Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And the first one at the line is good. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. The Magician comes in for Maxey. And the Suns also making a change. Booker, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. So he gets them both. Here's the Magician. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Now here's Booker. Nance finds Booker. The shot. Offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 8.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Here's Drummond. There's the pass to Yabusele. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Yabusele. The 76ers with another miss.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the Magician, defended by Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Number 1.
And he makes the first. So for the Suns, Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Nance. Grayson Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
A nice shot by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Here's the Magician. Oubre on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's the Magician, defended by Jones. The Magician, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Booker in the corner, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Sixers ball.
Here's the Magician, defended by Jones. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Now here's Jones. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Busele's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Booker outside. Here's Nurkic. Hits the jump hook. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from the Magician. Down low. And Nurkic, a bucket on the assist by Jones.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones. There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Passes it to Nurkic. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Fundamentals.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last time out, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his teams. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Tyrese Maxey.
The first one falls.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Maxey hits them both. Suns leading by 11. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Puts it up from 15. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's the Magician. To the middle. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Johnson. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. Durant against George. Here's the Magician. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they could use every one of them.
Nurkic the pass to Jones. Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's the Magician, defended by Jones. Johnson from outside. Offensive rebound. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
first free throw is good. Nancy's checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Tyus Jones. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Booker. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his second.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker. At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw good, Booker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Almost, but it rolls out. The 76ers trail by 13. George passes to the Magician. Puts it up from 12, and he nails the jumper. The Magician's got 25 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Beal up top. He's covered by Maxey. Outside, Beal. Booker outside. Paul George grabs the miss.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Here's the Magician, defended by Booker. Maxey passes to Embiid, intercepted. Nance outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Booker. Shoots from 12. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Maxey. Here's the Magician. Again, Philadelphia.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Booker. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Maxey with it. Here's the Magician. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. And here is KD. Sinks the 15-footer. KD's got 4 this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Here's Maxey. 2 points. That one goes.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Larry. Congrats on the win. Big activity for you tonight. What were you trying to do out there?
Same thing. Just 100% effort and, defense first. So that's play defense and everything else follows.
Well, your team followed you tonight to a win. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.